Hey everybody, it's Two Button Crew. My name's Scott.
And I'm Simeon.
And we're really thankful for this opportunity to invade Game Over Jesse's channel. Got an important topic to discuss today.
Indeed we do.
It's a big what if.
Yes.
What if Nintendo used the Breath of the Wild video game engine in some of their other franchises? And today we will be talking about Metroid.
Breath of the Wild has been in development for a long time, and they had to design this engine.
And it's like the most employees Nintendo's ever had on a project. It's like 300 people, including the help they're getting from Platinum. Just all these resources being tied up for years going into making something compatible with open worlds.
Yeah, and
open airs.
Open air. Sorry. Open air adventure.
Yeah.
And if they're going to spend that much time and energy on something, they should be wise with it and reuse it.
Reuse it.
And what do you think of Metroid, a Metroid game being used in an open world style?
I think it's probably their next best franchise to take into open world. Mm-hmm. And it gets me excited because this is kind of like the jump from 2D to 3D. Maybe not quite as significant, but I think Metroid would just be at home in an open world. And you just got done playing the entire trilogy, and that Prime trilogy is unlike the Federation Force game we got, where the world was large and it was connected.
Right.
So the thing that's kind of always held the Prime game back is like loading and stuff. There's all these doors.
Oh, yeah.
There's all these doors you have to shoot, and they're hiding the loading of the next environment behind those doors, and sometimes the doors get jammed or whatever, they take forever.
I gotta tell you, that was probably the biggest pain in playing the games back, is waiting for a door to open, whether it was just the annoyance of it or like somebody was shooting at me.
Yeah.
It's like, I just want to get to the next area. I don't want to have to turn around and shoot this annoying thing that's just doing like 1 or 2 damage to me.
I'm super excited for what Aonuma is doing with the Zelda series. He's been trying to shake these long-withstanding traditions of the series, trying to kind of break out of that Zelda mold. And I think that Metroid is another series that's kind of steeped in their trench of how they've always done it. Trademark of open world games is you can do things in whatever order you want to. You can go anywhere you see. So that would really change a Metroid game, don't you think?
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking is if they do happen to go with the open world mechanic, they are going to have to rethink what it means to be a Metroid game, because it's, even though like there's open environments in the Prime games and you can kind of go where you want, really it's kind of linear in that it says you have to go here next to get this power up in order to unlock this area. Yeah. And so having
come back later with this other thing.
Right.
Go through another kind of different linear path through the same environment.
Right. So they're going to have to change the way they do power-ups. The way Samus controls is probably going to have to be different. Yeah. Now, here's something that I thought of. When I think of the open world, and especially the engine that Breath of the Wild is in, I think of open air adventure as far as like being out in the wild. Yeah. And a lot of the Prime games are set in a more wild environment. What do you think of having something more similar to Arkham series, where it's set more in a city that Samus is having to crawl around?
I think it would be great. I mean, it could do both. It could have different variety. Like, remember, we've only seen 1% of Breath of the Wild.
That's true.
So there are going to be villages. They didn't show us anything populated. We've seen 1% of the game. So I think with an open world game, you want the best of all of the worlds.
That's true.
So
it's very true.
It would be great to see Samus in some different settings and stuff. I've always kind of wanted a game with Samus on Earth, like defending the Earth from space pirates, you know? Maybe Earth is being invaded on many different fronts by space pirates, and you can defend it in any location, in any order that you want to.
I think that's a great idea.
Something really different. The series could use a shake-up, and a huge open world would be an awesome thing for it. My hope is that Retro has had NX development kits for a long time, and they're making a big Metroid Prime 4 game for launch.
That would be fantastic. Yeah. I would love to see that.
Don't we all want that?
Yes, we all want that. We all want a new Metroid game.
Yeah.
Just give it to us. Please.
Seriously. I'm excited to see everywhere that the Breath of the Wild engine takes us. I'm really glad Nintendo has invested in this resource, and I think it's going to pay off in a lot of different ways throughout the NX's lifestyle and maybe even past it. So it'll be great to see anything about the NX.
Indeed. That's very, very true.
So thanks again for letting us from Two Button Crew come on here. We make Nintendo content every single day.
Every single day.
It's your Nintendos of fandom, and we upload Monday through Friday on YouTube. We've got a website, twobuttoncrew.com, where we both blog. We love writing about video games as well. So if you would like to become part of the crew, we always have our arms open to Nintendo fans.
Indeed we do. Come and join the crew. Be part of us.
And if you're not subscribed here on Game Over Jesse's channel, you're missing out on a ton of awesome Zelda coverage from him all the time.
All the time.
Very in-depth. We always look to Jesse for our Zelda news.
Press that big red subscribe button on Game Over Jesse's channel.
That's right. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you later.
Signing off.